We are joined on the phone now by Dayton Congressman Mike Turner. Congressman, how are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, good morning. I imagine you were in the chamber last night. I didn't see you with one of those coveted aisle seats where you could shake the president's hand and mug for some TV time.
Yes, well, you're correct. I was there. I actually was closest to the aisle, though you missed me. It was good to have the president come and get his view on the state of the nation.
All right. Well, Congressman, I want to play a couple of clips from the speech and get your reaction to it. One of the things the president talked about last night was energy. Let's roll this clip, and then we'll get your reaction.
I will not cede the wind or solar or battery industry to China or Germany because we refuse to make the same commitment here. We've subsidized oil companies for a century. That's long enough. It's time to end the...
And, Congressman, one thing you have been critical of is the energy policy of this president. Were you a little surprised he talked about solar last night? One of the big scandals of this administration is the Solyndra fiasco that's wasted over $500 million of taxpayer money.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this president has certainly, echoed the call of many for clean energy and energy independence. There already are on the books a number of ways in which we subsidize both research and development of alternative energy. The problem with the president's plans is that, as with Delphi and General Motors bankruptcy, is that he wants to pick winners and losers. He wants to do bailouts. He wants to step in with government ownership and investment in businesses that just don't pay off. We need to make certain that we're supporting the development of alternative energy at the same time where government doesn't become the owner and operator.
Okay, let's play the next clip now where the president talked a little bit about taxpayers and wealthy taxpayers paying their share. Let's hear this.
Right now, we're poised to spend nearly $1 trillion more on what was supposed to be a temporary tax break for the wealthiest 2% of Americans. Right now, because of loopholes and shelters in the tax code, a quarter of all millionaires pay lower tax rates than millions of middle-class households. Right now, Warren Buffett pays a lower tax rate than his secretary.
So, Congressman, in that clip, I think we get a little insight into the president's thinking where they consider it a tax break, they consider it to be Washington spending money, and then at the end of that clip, he brought up that old shoe about Warren Buffett's secretary paying less in taxes or a lower tax rate than her boss does.
This is always a bait and switch with the president. First off, Warren Buffett could certainly pay more taxes if he would like to. I mean, he's choosing the manner in which he shelters his income. But, the president's speeches about income, we're all for income tax fairness. Everyone is across America wants people to pay their fair share. The problem is the president wants to increase taxes for increased spending. And the American public wants the spending in Washington reined in. They want us to attack the deficit. They want us to attack the debt. As long as the president continues to call for increased taxes for increased spending, it's going to be a non-starter in Washington.
Well, Representative Mike Turner, our time is gone this morning, but I want to thank you for getting up early and joining us by the phone from Washington.
Good, thank you.
All right, Congressman Turner, thank you very much for that. We will continue with more of Fox 45 in the morning right after.